evening. What do you want to do tonight?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
How thoughts manifest into physical reality. While you are transcending your spiritual plane, you are also transcending your physical plane of being too. The spiritual and physical planes need each other and work together in the positive ascension of both, and this affects everything in the entire mass of eternity. You see, whatever you do will have an immediate effect on your surrounding spiritual tissues and on beings close to you, and will eventually have affected all things everywhere. Like dropping a stone into a pond, the ripples will travel the entire length and width, from edge to edge and from end to end. If you are creating positive energy, defined as love, you are helping the God factor creation in completing a universal circuit. Powerful energy flow to and through you, and everything will grow a bit more in a positive, loving strength. If you are creating negative charges, you are hindering yourself and the progress of all things by creating a short in the circuitry of universal flow. Every thought you think is a thing you have created, and it is alive. You are continuously thinking, and your thoughts are released into the cosmos. If you are not aware of the charges you release with your thoughts, you do not know what charges you are attracting into your life. The universe contains every energy charge imaginable and will return the charges you release back to you. It is a process similar to breathing. What you release is what you attract. Be aware that you have magnitudes and polarities within your makeup. These properties strongly influence your life and what may happen to you. Magnitudes correlate with your interests and your reasons to be and fluctuate as you change your mind. They deal with your inner drives and concentration abilities. Your polarities govern your spiritual balance. It is extremely important for all things to be conscious of their spirit, its abilities, and its properties. After all, it is everything's reason to be. Its root composition is love. Its reason is to create and grow with the knowledge and strength that love contains. With it, an infinite amount of doors can be opened and vaster horizons conceived. Love is the charge to reach higher realms of being with. Without it, no ascension will take place in your spirit. You alone set your own destiny. Remember, you are the captain of your ship. Everything you do is up to you, and you are responsible for it. If you are not watching or not aware of the coordinates you are plotting into your master controls, who do you have to blame for whatever space, situation, or circumstance you may attract and end up with? You are the one who is responsible for it. Understand that the way to control what may happen to you involves several things. Thinking is a birthright all things have, but not everything uses. Think about what you're doing before you do it. Know that you are a life force and have the powers of being one. These are many-faceted and rooted in the God factor. Monitor the charges you are releasing in your thoughts, reactions, and dreams, because this is the energy you are attracting into your life, destination, and being. This sets your compass and velocity. At any given moment, thoughts are releasing from your being. Therefore, you are emitting the charge of that thought from the inside of you to the outside of you. You have then, consciously or not, made a request to the universe to be replenished with more of that same energy. Can you see how this may affect you and your surroundings? This process is happening everywhere and to everything all the time. It is continuous. Focus on your thoughts. Are they primarily positive or negative? Are you trying to help others? Or are you too concerned about helping yourself? What kind of goals do you have set? Any? If they are spiritual and towards trying to understand the why of all this, paths and experiences to further your understanding, this mystery will unfold before you to help you learn. Understanding concepts and the horizons of creation is the most challenging and the most rewarding research of all. Limitless frontiers await you if this is your pursuit and reason to be. Fine-tune your ideas to love. Make all your decisions from that energy. It's what you feel in your heart. You will see that with love you will proceed and acquire much happiness in your life through your own efforts towards loving energy and thought. The story is simple, really, and the choices are left up to you. To choose the path to higher planes of conscious is a tougher route because there are larger obstacles to overcome, harder transitions to go through, and vaster horizons to conceive and understand. It is not easy, but the strength you will gain with love as your essence will empower you to reach your goals and to climb the next hill that will present itself. This, too, is a continuum. Effort is the key. Without effort, there is no reward. Truly pursue your ideas and make them manifest. Follow them through to their completion. Attract love with your thoughts and the things you do, and you will have the strength to make your goals manifest much easier. All things have the power to make its own dreams come true. Attract what you want into your being by focusing your thoughts on that subject. This also sets your inner compass, your future, and the destiny of your being. Do not forget that you are attracting things with your thoughts and actions. This is continuously happening. So your destiny and future are always changing. What you do here in the present is directly tied to your future. Your future is happening now also, but it is not totally formed like your past is. Your present is whatever you've made it, or whatever you've allowed other things to make it for you. Watch the circumstances around you and see if they reflect the motion that you are seeking. Look for the blessing in all the things that happen to you and realize that the God factor is in every element that exists and beyond. Use these tips and you will find that the more you exercise these laws, the more you will be able to create a life to your liking. More doors will open for you in your search and study of higher existence. Incarnations are the path for accelerated growth. Once you have learned that this phenomenon is truly a blessing and a universal process, you will be able to apply this remarkable opportunity into your lives to come and to your present. Become a working part of the ascension of the total mass. You are a piece of forever, since you do exist, whether you like it or not. You have your space to contain for always, and it's your responsibility to maintain and take care of your area. So there is no reason why you shouldn't try to make the best of it, no matter where or who you are. I stood there very silent and let my mind think over what I had just been told. I heard truth in every word he had spoken to me. These communications were beyond telepathy, and I could feel the responsibility over my own being, which I hadn't looked at that way before. I guess that I had believed that there were more external forces controlling situations than internal. But he was right. The deciding factor to whatever my reaction would be to anything that may happen to me is my own final decision. I could see that I am the one responsible for all of my actions and my own fate. I looked at them, and they back at me. I nodded my head to show that I understood, and that it made a lot of sense. I thanked the being on my right for showing me these fundamentals I need to making my own personal dreams come true.